Good morning, my fellow Nords. It's another Skyrim Mods coffee review. I am Gijara.
I'm Ms. Milo7.
And today is the day we hit 500.
Are you sure?
Yes, 500
Yes.
subscribers. And as promised, we have... I know, I am too. I never thought we'd make it this far. 500 is something that never dreamed of. When we started this, we probably expected maybe 20 or 30. Tops.
Yeah, I was always hoping for 100.
Yes.
So I was holding out for 100.
Yes. Well, here we are. We're at 500. 500 subscribers, and as promised, we are going to give you our top 5 videos that we have reviewed.
And it happens to be our top 5 mods.
Our top 5 mods?
These are our mods.
Yes.
Yeah, not just videos. We have reviewed them, yes, but these are our top 5 mods.
These are the ones that even when we have to start all over and reload all of our mods, these 5 are always on it. So without further ado, let us break it down.
Okay.
Okay, in number 5 we have the quaint homes. We collected all of them and added them to our number 5 slot.
We have 15.
15 of them. Collected them into our top 5 slot because they're all just good.
Yeah, all of them. I love them.
Created by
I don't like
Rosella.
this part at all. He keeps flying around.
Yeah, she never likes flying around, but I thought it'd be good graphically. But Rosella has done a great job of taking small homes, cluttering them, so that they look like they're lived in.
And they're all over. They're not piled up in one little place. They're all over from East March over to the Reach. I mean, that's
complete.
I love them.
Yes, complete with one in Solstein, and one even in the Forgotten Vale.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's just.
He hates that, and he only did that one because it was the house was there.
Yes, but yeah, they're great. Don't know what else I could say. They're very well cluttered, lived in. They've got everything you need.
But they're perfect.
They are.
It's just, it goes from, I mean, look at them. They're little homes. You're not crowded. You don't want to live in there with your, with 2 or 3 followers, but for a follower, they usually have a, like a bedroll, either inside or outside next to the fire or something or other. It's got all the smithing, everything in there that you could possibly need. Like I said, we have 15. I don't know if that's all of them, but that's all we could find. So that's what we've got. And they are, like, it's everywhere. It is. Yes. They're spread out. There's, I think there are 2 in East March, somewhere in East March, or the edges of East March.
Yeah, there's 2 on. There's 1 in East March, and there's 2 just south of East March. I believe it is.
They're up high. They're on the plains. It's fascinating to sit and look at them and see the little bedroll. Yeah, I don't like this part, or seriously don't like flying, because I don't like heights, and that includes flying. And there's one with the dog. That I think that's the one in the rift. I came out of the rift. Yes, that's the one in the rift. I did come out of the rift one time and found a couple of the thieves guild just sweeping the ground, walking around like, hello. They use it for a house or something. It was weird. And see, see how small it is inside. It's not. It's not too tiny at all. It's perfect. You have enough room, even for the followers to come in the house. Look at this. You have to look at them and.
Really, they are worth having in your load order, just as places.
A bolt hole, Yes. I mean, especially if you did Survivor or something.
Yes. If you're doing Survivor, these are perfect because they're all over the place. You're starting to lose health because you haven't eaten in days. Just drop in one of these places.
There's food. There's stuff here. There's fire. It's warm. It's everything. that you need to survive. There's one just south of Winterhold, just south up in the little mountains things there. I love these quaint homes. They've got the ingredients. Aren't they cute?
Yes.
And they're not big. Gajari can't make a small house.
No, I can't make a small house.
He just can't. He just can't. But these are put together amazingly. I mean, as long as we find them, we're getting them. I think that one's in Whiterun.
Yes, Whiterun Plains.
Okay.
I'm not certain about Rosella's experience in making mods, but I know that these houses look like they're done by a master. They just...
It's not the same old all the time either.
No.
It's hard to explain. You have to just go in and look at them, and they are just perfect as they are. Everything you need. It's not too... It is mostly a lot static, but not all static, not too much.
Yeah. So, top 5 people, quaint homes by Rosella. Trapdoor, I think I missed.
Seriously?
I think I did.
No, I don't think you... really? I don't know about that. Lonely Manor. This is one of our cheat homes. Now this one's Lonely Manor. It does come with the earlier iteration was Lonely Cottage, which is just outside of Riverwood. We had that as well. And let me tell you something. It's a lovely cheated home. It's got Bob the Undying. He's a vampire. And you have
Chelsea downstairs.
She has 30,000 gold per day to buy whatever you need. Now, you don't have to use it as a cheat house, because unless you open the little door in the statue, it's not going to be a cheat house. It's just going to be a nice, large home.
Yes, but it has everything.
And the things are linked, so once you go in,
it's got link storage.
All this is just plain, regular stuff. Unless you hit that little door, it's not going to be a darn thing. So it's going to be nice storage. The arcane enchanter, a little bit of what was that over
alchemy?
The alchemy with the little planters there.
Room for 6 kids. Mm-hmm. You got room for 4 followers downstairs.
There's your bedroom. The master bedroom.
Library. Let's see, library. You got smithing with link storage.
3
so
places
all the
to
cases.
smith. Outside and 2 inside. 1 outside and 2 inside.
Is it? Yeah, there's 2 inside.
Yeah. This is Chelsea's room. And this is the smithing. One of the smithing that's inside. Right next to there's Chelsea, your vendor, and you have an oven and then a library to do, I think, every single book. Now, back over there, if you hit that button, there's every skill and spell book in that open book there. There's every single book in the strong box that he just zoomed around.
Including some books that were left just as notes for the developers.
And this is the follower's room. This is your armory. This is the only low door in the house, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And if you do hit you want the cheat, these 2 bags will be full of nocturnals, gold. So that's 50,000. Is that 100? How much? 50,000
150,000.
And then
total.
The book.
Yeah.
The library has an additional 50,000 in that book. That's all the things he's.
And that's all the cheat. I think the thing I like most.
Other
yes, there it is.
Smithing area. Plus all the displays and the weapons racks.
The thing that really helps us out is the linked storage outside, because it makes dropping things off so much easier.
You just come to the door, drop everything off that you've got, and when you go back in, you don't have to worry about getting it inside. It's in there.
Exactly. So guys,
we never used the fishing.
So guys, number 4, Lonely Manor, and we're giving a shout out for Lonely Cottage because it's almost
And-
completely identical. Almost completely identical.
And the other income.
Not yet.
Okay. These are two of them. The
These are
Lonely
the two
Cottage
cheat
in
houses.
Riverwood doesn't have as complete a armory set and books. I think there's a few different ones that Lonely Cottage doesn't have that Lonely Manor does, but this one's perfect. This is the Scully. This is one of our incomes.
And this is just gorgeous.
It's based on the Catarrhia. It's locked in Lostport. You go in there and repair it, and then you repair the Lostport, the port itself,
Village
cavern in there, just to redo the buildings. And you can go into the Skull at any time and get the income that it gives you. Now, one of the things is the additional income ones, which are he doesn't fly well. I wish he quit doing that. Are the Winstead Mine, Silverstead, Heljarkin Farm, and now the farming for
Yes.
the AE. But this one, I mean, it's huge. It's a huge boat.
And it's also a transport system.
Yes, it'll take you
to the Dawnstar Solitude, Windhelm,
Riverwood.
Solstein.
If you need to get someplace, it also takes you to Blackthorn. Does it take you to Blackthorn?
No, it does not take you to
Okay.
Blackthorn.
Then when it takes you to Riverwood, you go buy a boat, a small boat. You know, like the
Rowboat.
Yeah, rowboat. It's got room for your books. It's got an armory. This is the Lostport Cavern, which is on the northern coast. I think northwestern coast, like Solitude, past Solitude around there.
There's another boat mod out there that will conflict with this, so you got to be certain you get the right one, the one that you want. This one here we like for the income, but there is another one that takes this particular cell here at Lost Cavern and
Really?
uses it. Yes, we used to have it and decided.
Oh, I don't remember that. But the boat would be right over there to our left there. But
Yes, but it just
you have to come in first to Lostport and kill all the bandits. There's only a few, and then you get up into the boat and you rebuild the boat. You can do it on your own, or we cheat.
there's a cheat box in there that allows you to do it all at once.
Yes, and then you come out here into the right there, and you just redo the buildings here. The Smith, the Alchemy, the
pub.
all these good things. And this is inside, and you can also into that thing into the left right there. This is where you start to build it. And there's your income for the tavern, blacksmith, trader, and for the alchemy shop.
And it's a lot of money.
It adds up nice.
It adds up very nicely.
If you get Winstead and Silverstead and Heljarkin Farm with it, you can spend a good few. You just to make the roundabout, day after day after day.
Yeah.
And you can go to Dawnstar, Windhelm, Winterhold, Solstheim, and Lostport Cavern. It takes you there. And then when you can go down on that boat down there and see where on the right hand side and see where you want to go elsewhere. It's so nice. He's a Solstheim.
Yes, and it's out at sea, so you could actually get a good, nice look at it.
It is a gorgeous boat.
Excuse me. It's a gorgeous ship.
Yeah, it's got its own not the armory, the trophy room.
Yes, it does have its own trophy room, so you can display all your masks, all your claws.
I will tell you, if you go into the captain's quarters and go out that little door to the right over there, you're going to be running around the front of the boat. So, and if you have a follower with it, you ain't getting past him. So don't do that. I got caught with Lucian and Indigo because it's like room
Yeah.
for one person to go down, and you go out there, they're behind you, and no. But see the boats on the side here, that it's gorgeous. These are ones that if even as many times as we start over, we make sure these are on here as fast as possible. And of course,
Indigo and Lucian. These are separate mods, I know.
Indigo. Indigo.
Are you all right, Lucian?
Oh, yes, marvelous, thank you. I was just thinking how fun your name is to say.
Phew. Carry on then, I suppose. I thought you were having an episode.
These guys, as individuals, these guys are great. Both of them. They're
but you
as
get them
individuals.
together, and oh my word!
But you can't have them as individuals. If you get one, you have to have the other. The interactions between the two.
And it
is
doesn't
just
count against your
follower.
your follower quota.
Parents, Indigo.
Oh, they were. They were assassins.
Oh, that explains a lot, actually.
Do not be so quick to judge, my friend. They led complicated lives, but the kindness they showed my brother and I was truly incredible.
And the interaction these two have together is just hilarious. And you've got to listen to their rendition of Ragnar the Red.
Oh yes, and they each have a quest, and you'll get the teleport spell when you do Indigo's, and you'll get lost when you do Lucian's.
You'll get lost.
Doom So Sorry is not linear like every other Dwemer Ruin. It's a pain in the rear end.
But it's fun.
No, it's not. That's why you do it. I don't care how many times I do it. He does it. I can't do it. I get lost. He has to tell me, go here, go there, or he'll just take it and he'll go through it.
Yes.
But these, Joseph Russell and
Smart Blue Cat.
did this together, and I wish there was more of them. This is the most hilarious thing. It's not a comedy routine. It's just the interaction between the two. It's marvelous to watch, listen to. They become friends.
Yes, they do. Another one that is fun to watch is Lucian and Kaiden. But we don't have Kaiden. We decided he wasn't worth the top 5.
I can't do Black. We can't. Yeah. We've tried them all three together, and it is good because Lucian considers Kaiden a barbarian. You know, and
But
he tells him that. So,
But when it comes down to it, yes. But when it comes down to it, the really good ones are Lucian and Indigo together. You just can't have one without the other.
No, and if you get Ariel or Kaiden, or Ariel really embarrasses the crap out of Lucian, and it's really hilarious. But they still work together. They're great followers, and they kill things very nicely. Indigo,
Yes, they do.
Indigo loves sweet rolls, of course, and we keep sweet rolls. Nine times out of 10, or usually almost 100%, we'll have these every time. I don't start off with them sometimes, but I usually end up with them.
Yes, they definitely right there on top
It's
of our.
company.
We
Yeah.
gotta have Lucian and Indigo.
And then anybody else that comes along, we also like Shirley as well. She's good. And
Sophie.
Yeah, so we've got a few followers, but
Nice
we have to have one that I can't kill.
Nice.
Down and out.
What a bad memory.
Okay, and this was our number 1 mod, the Artifacts of Skyrim.
Let me tell you, I was playing Skyrim from day 1, 2011, and after a while, going through the same routines, it gets old.
He just speeds through and does
Just
other-
speeds through.
But this,
This here opens up Skyrim all over again.
You need
The
that book.
museum, as good as the museum is, what the real fun comes to is finding all the artifacts, going through all the dungeons, and you gotta start looking all over the place once again because
They're everywhere from Veterans Retreat to Solstheim, and they're just it's just so much fun, so much fun.
many of you have played Legend of the Dragonborn, I think is the name of it, a PC mod that does the same thing.
It does, really?
I believe it does the same
We
thing,
don't-
but
I
it's
don't-
only
we-
PC.
yeah, we can't get that. This,
But this here, I mean, the way he laid it out is very museum-esque.
it is. You can go in here and look at the artifacts you're looking for. Just, from the Ring of Burden, shield breakers, the Brigand Shield, all these little things that you can put in here. Now, it's not, we had, what was it, the one in East March that you had to fight yourself.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
still another
That's a creation club, yes.
thing. But this one, it's here, and it's with the strange tree in a jar and the I forget the name of it now because my brain doesn't work this early in the morning, and we don't have coffee.
Yes, I forgot to pour the coffee.
I'm gonna kill him.
She's gonna kill me.
I mean, it's barely 5 a.m. But anyway, this is, wow. I love this. I love the other there's a few other artifacts ones that we have. See, that's the strange tree in the jar and that thing. But there's a few of them. But this one, wow, you have everywhere you search, and they're sitting there. They're in the boss chest. They're laying on a table. They're with a dead body. It's just.
You really have to search.
You do have to go in. It's the whole. You have to look at the whole of Skyrim all over again.
No more running through the dungeons getting to the boss level. Now you have to stop and search every urn and every barrel behind every rock.
Yes.
I mean, it just.
There's one in a fishery. There's some in
it
empty
makes
buildings.
playing Skyrim fun
Rings
all over
and
again.
amulets and Apocrypha. There's going to be a whole bunch of stuff in Apocrypha. The whole Soul Cairn, everything is just really, wow! It's so much fun.
Yes, it is.
It's yes, it's.
But
it just makes it so.
they've got one sitting right out there in the wild open of. I don't want to say Whiterun Plains. It's more along the lines of. Would it be the Reach?
Which one are you talking about?
The Strange Goblet.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
I mean,
It's just laying there.
It's just laying out in the open. And they want you to go find it. And you've got no clue where to look unless you do.
You do. I've run across a few of them just by accident. I've never seen this on the game before. It's an artifact of Skyrim. Then you can come in here and go searching for all these little things that have it. I think he has done it complete once.
No, I have never completed the
it.
museum.
We got most of it. I mean, but it's just so much fun to actually, if you're looking around and you keep in your head, because if you, or at least for me, you go and look through this a few times, you're going to know in the back of your mind that these things that's what they are. So you come in here and then you have to find them. This is a Dwemer part, right? Yeah.
Yes.
You have to go. They did give 6 spoilers for places or stuff or
Was
other.
it 6 of them?
I don't know, but anyway,
was a
there's a
few of
couple spoilers that where you can go to these places and get them. They tell you these are places you go into, but it's still, you have to go looking around. It's not just by rote. You don't just go in here and get this and come out and you're done.
And they're not quest marked either.
No.
They are not quest marked. They are
There's
quest.
no marks on this. It's just you got to know what you're looking for, and you got to know that is an artifact, and you got to grab it. Yeah.
A little bit of training in here, and
Yes.
that was it, folks.
Thank
Our
you.
top 5. We reached 5,000.
500.
500. I'm sorry. We reached 500. Thank you all.
Thank you so much.